These are, I mean, that's the skill you have when you know vocabulary and you use it to your advantage. That's mind-bending. This is beautiful. So you also believe that writing is an exploration, right? And that's the reason why you're here. So let's assess an essay together and let's see what we can explore this time. The rubric says, an increasing number of professionals, such as doctors and teachers, are leaving their own poorer countries to work in a developed country. Oh, in developed countries. Sorry, I misread it. What problems does it cause? What solutions can you suggest to deal with this situation? In other words, what are the solutions? So, what I understand from this rubric is that the focus is not on just people, the focus is on professionals. And if you're really concerned about getting a high, like 8 and 9 score, IELTS gives you 2 samples, doctors and teachers. You need to also have those in your essay. So those are the targeted professionals. Are leaving their own poorer countries, okay? And they immigrate to work in other more developed countries. I just wanted to say that this is in the IELTS community called a two-part question. And you have 2 separate questions. The rule of thumb is that you devote at least 1 paragraph to each question. So at least 1 paragraph. So let's go ahead, look at the sample and see what we can understand from it. Over the last few decades, wow, the rise of skilled workforce immigration, I wouldn't use a hyphen there. Just skilled workforce immigration would be fine. From low income to high income countries, okay, the low income countries to high income countries has escalated. Oh, we're going to use the word escalate. That's a good word. And that also has a negative connotation, or it is mostly used in negative sentences, meaning the writer is not happy with this immigration process. But let's see. In my opinion, this tendency would lead to the eventual devastation. It's a powerful word. And again, it shows how unhappy the writer is of developing states economically and to a stagnation. That's another beautiful word, of an overall national development rate. Overall national development rate. I don't know what that is. National development rate. And oh, it's a stagnation of an overall national, their national, I mean the skilled workforce's hometown, home country actually, development rate. I see. Good. I feel the unhappiness of the writer here. I can feel it. It's touching. There are a number of solutions which should be implemented to deal with this issue. There are a number of solutions which should be implemented to deal with this issue. Yeah, I needed a connector over there. I'm already blown away by the introduction. It's from a writer who knows how to express his or her opinion and play with words carefully. I like it. This is going to be fantastic, guys. We're in a journey. We're in for a lot of fun with this writer. Firstly, there is little room for doubts. Oh, Oh, it's so beautiful that developing countries would eventually face the scarcity. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Scarcity of skilled workers if an increasing number of people who have an educational background, perfect, I mean, beautifully said, just an increasing number of people who, because we are, if an increased number of people, this is the first time we want to talk about people. I wouldn't use a bracketing comma because I really want to know who these people are. So this should be part of the sentence. That's my opinion. That's my professional opinion. So I wouldn't use these two commas. And the sentence would be of skilled workers if an increasing number of people who have an educational background all the way through up to leave their motherlands. Motherlands. And it's correctly spelled. I mean, and it's all one word. Beautiful. In other words, if a huge number of qualified and experienced people, such as doctors and teachers, smart, you touched on the sensitive areas IELTS wanted you to touch on, to just address and to show. You show IELTS that I know what you wanted to talk about, and I understand your concerns, and I am addressing those concerns. Leave a low-income country, few people could replace their positions and provide the same quality services. Yeah. Few people could replace their positions. That is correct. Furthermore, this tendency would significantly affect many developing countries economically, as the coming generation would not be able to acquire, beautiful, proper education, and people, I need a comma here, would suffer from low quality medical services. That's another problem. That's indeed a huge problem. Hence, the state of the turmoil. Whoa, that's beautiful. Turmoil has also a negative connotation. It is used uh, in news when you report something bad happening in a certain geographical location. And upheaval. This, I mean, vocabulary is 9, guys. I mean, my hands are up. The vocabulary already is 9. I haven't even read the rest of the essay, but the vocabulary is 9. The range is wide. And upheaval in the country's educational and healthcare areas would definitely encourage other people to reflect on immigration. Yeah. That's good. That's good. To reflect on immigration. Correct. I mean, you can already tell how enjoyable it is for me to read these sentences. There are 2 efficient solutions to deal with a problem. Now we're talking about the second question in the IELTS 2-part question rubric. And this time around, we're going to focus on the solutions. So there are 2 efficient solutions to deal with a problem associated with an increasing immigration rate in developing countries. One way to tackle this is to ensure that both working conditions and promotion opportunities within skilled workers, especially young specialists, this one is correctly punctuated. Yeah, I need a bracketing comma here because that's just extra information. Would be prioritized. Oh, okay, good. Yes, promotion opportunity within skilled workers, especially young specialists, would be prioritized. So this one solution is to focus on young skilled workers. It will hopefully encourage professionals to throw themselves wholeheartedly. Oh, wow. Now the vocabulary changed from negative connotation bad situation in the previous paragraph to now the solutions, and the writer intentionally uses positive words with positive connotations, like wholeheartedly, promotion, efficient. These are, that's the skill you have when you know vocabulary and you use it to your advantage. That's mind-bending. This is beautiful. Would be prioritized. It will hopefully encourage professionals to throw themselves wholeheartedly into their work and prevent them from anxieties about their family's needs. Good, good. Another method of dealing with the high rate of immigration within qualified specialists is to provide them with a possibility to launch, correct, their own startups, such as online tutoring schools and private healthcare consultations. By lowering or abolishing the tax, lowering the tax and providing a stable internet connection. Wow. That was a long sentence. It had examples and explanation inside it. I mean, this is difficult, but the writer was able to pull it off. This is a healthy, very good, extremely well-controlled sentence. The writer definitely has some skills in managing long sentences. It's just one sentence. That's just a little minor thing that we need to think on how we can improve. I would have added another sentence to this. There is another sentence. Let's see, maybe this will be enough. It would significantly help them increase their income and give valuable means of supporting themselves and their families financially. All right. The second sentence was just a further explanation of the previous one. It is sufficient. It is good. It's very good. I mean, the development here is clear. There were two solutions. One was to, I don't know, give them to focus on youngsters and to prioritize their promotions and their bonuses and making their working conditions better for the young. And the second one was to allow them to have their own businesses by giving them internet and I don't know, healthcare and necessary education, or maybe by lowering their taxes. These are the things that you can do to solve these problems for them. That's beautiful. I'm just in love. This is lovely. Okay, and in conclusion, providing better working conditions and also allowing them to increase a profit by starting their own businesses are effective solutions to deal with this issue. If the government implements these solutions, the immigration rate among skilled workers will soon drop. Okay, 347 words. Let's look at the band descriptors. I mean, lexical resource range is wide. Yes, of course, skillfully uses uncommon lexical items, definitely. And I just picked maybe 2-3 errors in total. So it's a well-deserved 8. It's not a 9 because maybe just 1 or 2 fewer errors would make it a 9. Grammar range is varied, healthy. There are no confusions. That's all. I just picked 2. I mean, the commas, the bracketing commas. That was used once correctly, one time incorrectly, and that made me read the sentence again to fully understand what it meant. I don't deny that the writer had a very good control over the sentences, especially long sentences. Um, the organization was logical, wasn't sequential. In the paragraph, in the concluding paragraph, we needed to see also a sentence, or at least a mention of the first body paragraph. It wasn't there. And the task response, all 8. All 8. Could it be 9? 9 would be to mention more about doctors and engineers. I think if you go back to the rubric, you will see that we needed to see more specific examples of doctors. Yes, you say healthcare, and if they have their own startup, that is connected. That's why it's 8. 9, just one small step further. I can tell you with confidence that this is 7.5, and it is potentially higher than that. So it is minimum 7.5. Can it get to 8? Yes. I can confidently say that this essay can also be assessed and it can receive an 8. But this is safe to say that it actually secured a 7.5. And it was one of the most beautiful essays I've read so far. I absolutely enjoyed reading it. I really don't want to leave. I absolutely enjoyed reading this. But until next time, when I'm going to read your essay, which is going to be a magnificent representative of your knowledge, your skills, and your work, I wish you a lovely day ahead.